On a 2010 BMW X3, I'm going to show you real quick how to replace the headrest charge. This was in a small rear end accident, nothing major, no other airbags went off, but as you can see, the headrest popped out. Some of them can just be reset using like a pick tool or a small screwdriver, but on certain BMWs and other cars, they actually put a charge inside the headrest. So we're going to get to it. First thing you're going to need is the charge kit. It's basically just a little adapter that holds it in place, and the actual charge that blows off the headrest. You can get the kit at BMW. Once you have the kit, I'll show you pretty simple how to replace it. First thing you want to do from the back of the headrest is raise it all the way up to give yourself some clearance, and then by hand you're just going to grab the top of the back of the headrest, pull up on it, you'll feel it click. Once you do, you can pull it back. Sorry, trying to do this with one hand. There you go. And it'll drop down. Once it drops down, there you can see the charge. What happens is the little pole here pops out, pushes down, and it won't allow the headrest to reset. You can do this pretty much by hand. You don't really need any tools. And just show you that you can do it by hand. Grab the two edges here of your charge, squeeze them both in, pull back, and it's gonna pop out. And then what you're gonna do is just push the actual charge out of the white connector, which comes in the replacement kit, and then you're gonna see your connector here. You can see the little hook. Try to zoom in on the side. We're gonna push that by hand and then pull the connector out. Okay, I went ahead and got it out. Maybe I'll just show you a little close up here of what I'm talking about. You can see the hook, and when you depress this, it pushes the hook in, and then you can pull the connector straight out. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the new charge into the holder, and then we're going to set it back in the headrest. Okay, so just line up the groove on your connector, snap it back in. You can see the difference here between the undeployed one and the deployed one. The difference in the little pole that actually pops out. And then we're going to put the holder back into place like it was, like so. Okay, lift it back up over the groove, put the bottom into the hole. Sorry, one-handed again, trying to do this on the fly here. And then it's going to click back into place. Pause it for a second because I can't do this with one hand. We got the charge all back in place. Now you're going to notice when it deployed, it actually locks this lower retainer for the headrest down into position. And if you could see where my finger's at, there's actually two hooks right here. So we don't want to release this yet. What we're going to do, and I don't think I'll be able to do this with one hand on the camera, but we're going to push the headrest button, and we're actually going to pull it down with both hands. And then once it's completely down, you're going to push the retainer up, and it's going to grab the springs and hold the headrest back into the lock position. Like I said, I probably can't do it with one hand, but it takes quite a bit of force. You just need to hold it in position, and you're going to push this forward with your thumb, and it's going to lock the headrest back down. Don't worry if you don't get it caught the first time. You can actually click this back down and try it again. Might take you a couple tries, but basically what we want is the two little hooks right inside here to grab onto the bottom of the springs. You can't really see them, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that down, lock it into place, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I pulled it in, locked the headrest into place, and what you can see here is where those hooks were, it actually grabbed the springs for the retainer on the headrest. Now that that's locked into place, we can actually move the headrest in and out, but it stays like the passenger side into the lock position. It's not actually all the way forward. So yeah, just press the retainer, pull it all the way back, push here, it's going to raise it back up, sit flush, and now all we got to do now is put the back of the headrest back on. Okay, for the back of the headrest, I just lifted it up, pushed it forward, it'll click. Real simple process there. Put the headrest back, everything's looking good. I lowered it back down. Now we'll go in with the scanner and clear the codes. Here we are now. Airbag light still on. Already in BMW. We're just going to go to diagnostics, control unit, body, And then we're going to go to the airbag system, see what codes we have. Hopefully it clears out. And there's the code we were having for the headrest. Okay. Hit escape. We're going to erase the codes. Yes. Alright, and then battery's low on this one, so I'm going to restart it. No fault codes. There you have it. No more airbag light. Hopefully this video might help you out. The new deployable headrests that are coming out, we're seeing a lot more of them. It can be a real pain sometimes. It used to be inertia activated, so you could just, you know, push a button and get the headrest to relock, but now they decided they wanted to put actual airbag charges in there, and I thought maybe I'd just do a little video touching on the next one I did. So thanks for watching, and hopefully video helped you out.